EXECRATION taking on Army Geniuses. Time to determine. Gets the blast. Beautifully done as
you're trying to get active around, your DK timings and that sort of thing.
Is going to be in trouble. They don't have a point in the Cinder Brew for the slow, but with Namen being able to step in Vincenzo, Heavenly Grace has already been used by Lost. Couple more right clicks. They got the clap back up shortly. Wami will not require it. He's got some stick charges to work with. I don't think he's going to be able to stand his ground, playing with the Fairy Fire. And we'll find a way through the... No, don't lose yourself, big man.
And Omni Knight's basically just covering at the moment. If he could soak up some experience. Oh,
have a look at the blink already. Tino gets the burrow into the middle. He's going to be killed off, but it might not matter, as it's massive amounts of damage. All the AoE from EXECRATION.
But yeah, it really is important that he's able to transition.
Gonna move to the triangle. Smoke's gonna pop, and they got the ward on the cliff. Wami instantly with the ultimate out. Tina's gonna try and follow up as well. It's a lot of AoE damage, but not enough to secure the kill at the moment. And Tina's gonna be caught out of the river as Army Geniuses lock him down thanks to the shackles. Now, Bob is not the easier target. They've got a lane ward, so they see no one behind DB. Dyra's starting to connect back to bottom, and there's nothing DB can do. He's just going to try and stand his ground and dish out as much damage as possible. Azura's going to jump, but Luna's protected for the Heavenly Grace. You cannot take this fight, as Azura's going to look to retreat.
I mean, any time that you've got a Pugner, you're always happy to take a fight in a confined space like this.
Oh no, Wami. He's going to be brought down with ease, although the life drain actually keeping Wami healthy enough. A defensive G8. Wait, no one's dead? Azura might lose the ages.
Not that it matters. A lot of their vision is focused around the bottom side of the map right now, so that's probably where they feel most comfortable taking a lot of these engagements, but right now, they're sitting right underneath the Radiant Ward.
They gotta get out. They've gotta get out, Azura. It's gonna try and... This is a big target if they can blow him up. They won't have the Omni Knight for the fight. Vincenzo's still not dead just yet. How is Vincenzo not gonna die? They'll try to use the smoke to get out, but it will not matter as EXECRATION take a beautiful fight under the cliff ward as Palace is going to enter the middle. Meanwhile, Bob just solo kills Varese onto the northern side, and now they are not done as Azura. He's going to have Wami nearby. DB's going to think about stepping in. It's another round of the Primal Split, but they don't have control. They can cycling up the Ember, but they will not be able to continue the chase onto the Luna, but it will not matter though as Wami runs into Tino. Is he... Okay. I was gonna say, is he gonna go for that kill? He's considering it. Wami. This is a bit greedy now on the brew. You're able to refresh the abilities. DB's gonna blow up Palace on the backline. The blink reveal from DB paying off for Army Geniuses, but the respawns are starting to come through. You've really got to be considerate about how much damage Radiant can do. DB's waiting for the blink. He wants to jump again. A double combo onto Shanks and Vincenzo. And meanwhile, they just can't kill Wami. Now with the Pugner being able to pivot over his attention to keeping the cause alive, Bob will have to get out of dodge.
He's going to run into Palace first. If he could pick off the Pugner first, that'd be huge.
Tino's going to jump. They can't really blow up DB to start, and the BKB reaction from Azura. They're targeting the Omni Knight down. That's all the sustain. No GA now to stand their ground. Unfortunately, the Shackle's onto a support. But Wami's hunting. He might be able to catch up to Tino. But a blink at the last second. Burrow Strike still on cooldown and TP, but it looks like Tino's going to be okay. To the north, Bob. He's stuck around. Oh no. Dragon Tail, where's the follow-up stuns? Bob's got an opportunity to pop the BKB. He's got to look to be able to get out. There's no more ways to go through this control now. As Palace, he can step into the middle, but DB doesn't want to give them the opportunity. Look at all the cleave damage from DB. What is that? Oh, the tiny rips apart to here. It's now Azura can fly over to the river. As Palace, he will be sent packing. Oh, Bobby.
He'll get away.
We have seen Tino play some incredible Sand King games. Oh, speaking about Tino, he's actually going to go in. Guess he's got Vincenzo nearby, but as soon as the Omni Knight shows, the Army Geniuses recognition that this is the most important hero, but it might set up for Tino. Instant BKBs, mitigating the damage from the epicenter. Bob's going to go into the middle of the fight. They have to be careful of DB. As soon as the BKB expires from Bob, he needs to get out. And with the remnant set up, he's actually going to go into Varese. And there they go. They've kited the initial start, but DB, well, he still feels like he can take this fight onto Tino. There's no way they can protect him. as the GA's a little bit too late, and that's instantly purged off. But in the end, Army Geniuses, they will lose 3, so EXECRATION take a bit of a messy fight, but it is going to favor them this in that regard as DB, he jumps back in. Vincenzo's not enough for the sustain. He wasn't able to get the Heavenly Grace, but now DB still might be in trouble. Palos control for the moment, but they don't have any more primal splits to hold them back. In fact, they're still on cooldown, 30 seconds. DB, oh, there's no detection. They drop a sentry at the last second. DB's out of there.
And I think the big thing is, I mean, even just have a look at how, excuse me, Ember Spirit is talenting. He went for the extra Searing Chains target. They're just trying to enable Palace as much as possible.
If they can pop an Aeon Disc here, it's going to be pretty important for them. Light Train, there we go. Aeon Disc pop, now you got to get out. Vincenzo, though.
What are you doing over there, my man?
He's really out of place. Bob's going to try and deal with the backline in Narman. It's going to be reliant on the slight damage, but again, the life drain heal keeping Narman healthy. Now they all got to get out. Bob's out of mana, though. They're not going to be able to turn to him. Instead, Shanks is in trouble. 2 here. Oh, DB's onto Palos now. So BKB protects him. Be able to TP out to safety.
Gonna let the Serpent Wards do a lot, and as soon as there's any
DB's gonna jump instantly.
Yep.
And just gonna protect him for the moment. Tina's gonna get a little bit of distance thanks to the Burrow Strike. But you see, as soon as they cyclone up Palos, there's just nothing that EXECRATION can do. So they're gonna do it again.
I think they're just happy to be a little bit careful.
They're gonna be cautious. BKB's gonna protect TB. A Guardian Angel's out. Wami doesn't have mana. It does at least give him enough for a second round of the Aeon Disc. Bob's going to fly to the backline as well, but the Remnant's on cooldown for the moment. They might... Oh, Azura. He's able to find the Dragon Tail, but they instantly have their Grace protecting Bob, but there we go. They've got the Primal split out. Narman's in trouble. Gonna try and chain control Vincenzo, but they haven't been able to find the Omni Knight just yet. So it's actually a decent fight for Radiant, but all eyes on Palos. He's really the main damage source now, but DB flies into the middle, looking to stand his ground, but he doesn't have the BKB available. It might not matter. Satanic Lifesteal is not enough if Palos will do it. Palos with the Ultra Kill is gonna try and find the Rampage onto Azura, hiding around in the little crystal, but they'll give him the Rampage as Palos... Oh no! Oh, he wants 15 remnants. Oh no, there's a DD. Get out, get out! Vincenzo's on the front line again. He forced off top of the high ground. Vincenzo, instant hex. Now they're on the hip. Oh no, Tina's gonna try and turn it onto the backline. Palos with the backstab. It's a lot of damage coming through for the moment, but the BKB's protecting DB. But they have the Guardian Angel instantly purged off, and now they can't win the man fight. His DB is just amplified thanks to Varese, thanks to the DD, and they don't have a way to combat this as DB recognizes they'll kill off Palos with ease, and he's already blinking to more. But Shanks is out. Will not matter though, as that is... Well, Tino?
DD Tiny Great.
Tino, what's going on here, my guy? Doesn't have a buyback as well, so another hero put in the grave. That's GG.
Yeah, just need to try and... what he was doing was trying to keep that backdoor protection a factor, and he got one wave, but it's still got to push through, and of course, it's a Tiny. He's able to go through that backdoor protection.
Celebratory dance outside the fountain as EXECRATION call it. Wow. A tiny position 1.